Hi, how can I help you? You want to look at some games? Okay, perfect. Now, I recently sold some games to another player, such as yourself. Okay, so you're looking for some relaxing games. Something not that much action, laid back, easy to play. Perfect. Oh, I have plenty of games. We have a very large selection in our library, and I'll show you a few games that I think you'll like quite a lot. So let me grab my controller here. Okay, so why don't you start by taking a closer look at the screen here, please? So as you can see here, we have a large library of different video game consoles and games, ranging from very retro to newer consoles as well. So I think I will take you first to a little bit of an older game. For the Game Boy Color, a handheld system. Here it is. So the game I have to show you first is called Legend of the River King. So this game is a very simple game, but very fun. If you like games revolving around fishing or the outdoors, then this game will be for you. I'll start by reading you a little bit of the game on your right. It says, your sister is ill and you must find the guardian fish to save her in Legend of the River King. Travel throughout the world and blaze trails to find the best fishing holes. Be careful though, because you might have to fight wild animals with your bare hands. You can even catch fish with either bait or lures, each with relative strengths and weaknesses. After catching a small one, keep it stress-free in an aquarium and watch it grow. Hopefully you will be able to find the guardian fish and save your sister in Legend of the River King. So, what I'll show you now are some images from the game. We have the front cover. These Game Boy Color boxes were originally much smaller than game cases you see today, but as you can see, it has a nice hand-drawn look to it, very colorful. You have a snake in the background, an eagle flying overhead, no doubt some of the wild animals that it mentioned, and catching a large fish front and center, showing you what to expect. We can look at the side view of the box as well. We have a logo, the cartridge itself, some screenshots from the game, the start menu, and back to the front cover. So, if you're interested in a Game Boy Color game, then Legend of the River King might be what you are looking for. Let's move on. So, what I have now is moving a little newer to a system that you are most likely very familiar with, the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. So what we have is a classic when it comes to farming games, Harvest Moon. This is the first Harvest Moon game ever made, as far as I'm aware, and a fan favorite in the genre. Once again, I will read a bit about the game. City kids of all ages will want to take in the natural beauty and breathe the fresh country air in this fascinating farming simulation game. Harvest Moon gives you the chance to experience firsthand the down-to-earth goodness of life on a farm. Instead of zapping zombies on Mars, your goal is to get by on old-fashioned hard work and dedication. Success in this game is measured by the fruits of your labor. So strap on your suspenders, roll up your shirt sleeves, and dig in. Let's look at a few images from the game. We once again have the front cover, notably showing all of the different farm animals that you can get and take care of during the game, showing a nice realistic look of a barn in the background, and the iconic Harvest Moon logo. We have the back cover of the box as well, showing 4 distinct screenshots from the game, as well as the playable character on the left. It has a small description about the game as well that I just read to you. Another look at the box. The logo. The cartridge itself, obviously much bigger than the Game Boy Color. Just some fun images of the game. Some screenshots. The start menu. And back to the box. Let's go back. Now that we have looked at some very retro games, we'll take it a little newer to the Nintendo GameCube. Sticking with the Harvest Moon games, we have one of my personal favorites, Harvest Moon Magical Melody. This game had a very different art style with the classic playable character design, but a more cartoon look, but very appealing to the eyes. Once again, this game is a farming simulation game, but with much newer, updated options. Let's read a bit about the game. Harvest Moon Magical Melody returns to the concept of the original Harvest Moon game, excluding much of the newer features brought into later titles. Returning to the game are full 30-day seasons, festivals, and the top-down look of the originals. Also a first for the Harvest Moon series, play as either a male or female. Note there is only one male character in the European version. And choose from numerous spouses to marry. Other new features include buying land, placing furniture in the player's house, and numerous other things. Multiple minigames are also available. So, as the others, let's look at a few of the images. We have the front of the GameCube box, the back of the Japanese version, very colorful. Another look at the box, a few logo images. This is our first disc game, no cartridge available. We have the small GameCube disc, very popular with that console. A screenshot of the game, noting the very cartoon look, which I quite enjoy. And back to the box. The last game I want to show you is for the Nintendo Wii, one of the more popular Nintendo systems. We have Animal Crossing City Folk. Now, Animal Crossing is a bit of a different game. People often ask me to describe the game, and I tell them it's something you just have to play. It's very laid back, you go at your own pace, and it has very unique attributes to it. Let's read. Animal Crossing City Folk is the Wii incarnation of the Animal Crossing series. As in the previous versions, players assume the role of new residents in a town populated and run by animals. Players can interact with townsfolk, write letters, send presents, dig for fossils, fish, catch bugs, etc. Time in the game uses the internal Wii's clock and calendar, as such time and seasons happen at the same time as in real life. Therefore, some events only happen once, such as December 25th, Christmas holiday. Very interesting game mechanic. Let's look at some images. We have the front cover of the box. Notice the distinct art style, very colorful, the animals in the background, the humanoid characters, very cartoon look, but very nice. The back of the box, some screenshots above, displaying some of the numerous options you have. Another look at the box, some logos, and the larger Wii disc. Very good game. I think you would quite enjoy. So, those are some of the best laid-back farming or relaxation type games, simulation games, if you will. If any of those interest you, please come to the front desk and I will show you where to find them. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope that I can help you again in the future. Goodbye.